Yo, 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 what's up, YouTube? Today, today I want to discuss one way of how to deal with depression in a pandemic, how to deal with depression when things are going on, how to deal with depression when you feel like I don't try everything to deal with depression. I don't try everything. Depression is a spirit that tries to weigh on people, that is known to try to fight through everything. These are the people that will push through everything. These are the people that you will not slow down when it comes to getting things done. You will not slow down enough to deal with your emotional state. You won't slow down enough to deal with how you feel, because we are in a society where everything is a go, 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 go. But this is when you got to understand that most of the time when you go, 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 it causes you to be in a mental place. And eventually you end up breaking down. And here comes depression. I'm going to tell you one way, the most first powerfulest way that you can ever fight depression is first acknowledging that I'm depressed and understanding that you cannot get rid of depression or come out of depression by yourself. The enemy having us thinking that isolation is the cure to depression. That's not the case. I was fooled once about thinking that isolation is a way to deal with my depression, because I don't want nobody to know my business, all this type of stuff that was going on in my head. But the first person that I needed to go to was God. I realized years ago that nothing in my life would be corrected if I don't go to the one who made me and created me and put me in a state to be here at this day, this moment, in this hour. Most of us is trying to get through it with everything else. We're trying to cope with it with addictions. We're trying to cope with it with anger. We're trying to cope with it with eating habits. We're trying to cope with it in every other way except acknowledging I'm depressed and I need help. God, you first help me, then lead me around others or a counselor that can help me to get in a state of mind that my life is going to be okay. It's going to get better. I'm going to get better. My family's going to get better. My finances is going to get better. My health is going to get better. But until then, we'll always go in the same cycle. How to get first to deal with depression is acknowledging you're depressed. Go to your Father that can help you with depression, because the Word of God tells you this, that God is first the same that He was yesterday, today, and forevermore. If you abide in Him, He abide in you. That means that if I come to my Father, the one who was the same yesterday, today, and forevermore, the one who created me, if I abide in Him, if I come to Him, if I'm in Him, if I allow Him to be in me, then guess what? I can get through this. And if I have people around me to help me get through this, and when I'm alone, I'm really not alone because He's there. I'm really not alone because He is in me. I'm really not alone because He speaks with me. I'm really not alone because He talks with me. I'm really not alone because I abide in Him and He abide in me. Depression can be fought and can be won, and you can demolish it by doing some of these first steps. Acknowledging, go to the one who created you, understanding that you can get through it. Get around people that can help you through it. Get whatever help you need so that depression will not be so much to a place where you'll think the only way out of this is to leave this earth. It is not so. It is not so. You get through it. You can get through it. You will get through it. And with God, there is nothing that you can't come through. But you have to come to him to get out of the state of depression first. Acknowledging, I'm depressed. I know I am. God help me.